Former Hampton Police Chief Mark Talbot is speaking out about the murder conviction of Cory Bigsby.
He led Hampton's police force at the time of Codi's disappearance. Angelique Arintok is in the studio after speaking with Talbot. And Angelique, what is the chief's reaction to Bigsby's guilty verdict?
Mark Talbot believes the justice system worked the way it should, but he says the verdict reminds him just how sad this case is at its core. More than 2 years later, there's still no trace of little Cory Bigsby.
We are here on behalf of 4-year-old Cory Bigsby.
That was Mark Talbot on January 31st, 2022. Chief of Hampton Police Division at the time, Talbot wanted the word out about Cory Bigsby's disappearance. But quickly, Talbot says Cody's father told aggressive lies.
Very early on. He's an incredibly poor liar, as you saw. There was very little that he had to say that seemed to map onto the truth.
Talbot, who now serves as Norfolk's police chief, says he watched our exclusive interview with Bigsby from jail following his conviction.
A writer said, "A tale told by an idiot, sound and fury signifying nothing."
Talbot says Bigsby called 911 on January 31st, 2022 to report Cody missing, out of breath.
And I believe that's what he wanted to sound like. I don't believe he was out of breath. There was no reason for him to be out of breath. He wasn't chasing around anything.
Just a couple of days after Bigsby reported his 4-year-old son missing, he became a person of interest in the case. Then detectives arrested him on separate child neglect charges. Bigsby admitted to times when he left his small kids home alone.
You're setting me up because you don't have nothing to charge me with, so now you're charging me on something that I was honest about.
What does he think? We were his friends, hanging out with him?
On Tuesday, a jury found Bigsby guilty of killing Cody and hiding his body.
I don't know what happened. All I know is, of course he had to wander away, but did somebody take him? I wouldn't know.
But Talbot thinks Bigsby does.
I am not hopeful that we will ever find out what happened to Cody. I'm not at all hopeful.
Talbot also readdressed a misstep in the early stages of the investigation when Hampton police did not grant Bigsby access to a lawyer when he asked for one. The chief said he wasn't happy about it, but he believes the organization overcame to reach this type of resolution in the case. Back to you.
Angelique, thanks. 45-year-old Cory Bigsby faces up to 45 years in prison. He'll be sentenced on June 18th.